Thank you, Dave. About 12 degrees right now at the airport. Good morning, everyone. A Calgary father is pleading with all Albertans to keep their eyes open right now. Rod O'Brien is asking for your help in finding his 5-year-old son, Nathan, and the boy's grandparents. Police admit they have little to go on right now, but they are trying to remain optimistic the 3 people will be found alive. Today, the family is expected to announce a reward in excess of $100,000. An Amber Alert continues this morning for Nathan, also for Nathan's 66-year-old grandfather, Alvin Lickness, and his 53-year-old grandmother, Catherine Lickness. The 3 reported missing on Monday morning after Nathan's mom went to pick him up at the grandparents' home in the southwest community of Park Hill. Nathan spent the night here. Investigators say there is evidence to suggest the trio did not leave the home on their own. Police are also not commenting this morning on drag marks that run from the side door of the home to the driveway. Evidence tags identify the drag marks. Right now, police are leaning on the public for information regarding what happened to Nathan and his 2 grandparents.
We unfortunately have people go missing quite often in Calgary. For a situation like this with grandparents and a grandchild, I would say it's very unusual.
Okay, we need to clarify. The grandparents are not suspects in this case. It's also worth mentioning there are no custody issues and police have no history with the family. Also, all the family vehicles are accounted for. We do know Alvin and Catherine Lickness held an estate sale on Sunday. We also know they had plans to move south, possibly to Mexico. At this point, police do not know if the estate sale is connected to their disappearance or not. Neighbors who went to the sale on Sunday say they didn't notice anything unusual.
Really, it's a mystery to us what has happened here. We're very concerned about them and very perplexed.
Well, I just heard them saying that they were moving and that you know, he was going to go to the hardware store, and that you know, they were going to be staying with somebody for a short period of time, it sounded like, and yeah, it didn't seem like there was anything wrong.
Lots of tips have come in so far to police, but nothing has panned out yet. Officers are still looking for information, especially from anyone who may have gone to the estate sale. Again, it was held Sunday afternoon. It's now 7:06. Speed and alcohol are likely factors in a crash, leaving a 25-year-old man dead. Police say Salman Cardona Gallego was driving his BMW along McLeod Trail early Tuesday morning when he lost control. He hit a fence and then 2 trees before finally coming to a stop.
He lost control of the vehicle in about the 1800 block of McLeod, went off the roadway, the vehicle flipped over, and he was ejected from the vehicle and suffered life-threatening injuries. He was taken to the hospital, and several hours later, unfortunately, he died from his injuries.
The victim was not wearing a seat belt. His passenger, who was belted into the vehicle, suffered only minor injuries in the crash. After about a 24-hour delay, NASA's orbiting Carbon Observatory 2 satellite blasted into space this morning. These are pictures from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California. The mission is the first of its kind to study climate change. The satellite will track the dynamics of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, both where it comes from and where it's absorbed. Yesterday's launch was scrubbed due to an issue with the water suppression system, but of course it did happen this morning successfully. There you go.